We're back.
What up?
You ain't got no long hair.
Nope.
And my facial hair is growing back.
Yeah. Your hair grows back fast.
Yeah, I shaved it. Shaved the mustache and clean shaved.
Yeah, look like a little hairless cat.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, something like
Maybe. So, what did we miss? There was a fight card. Well, there was the Jones versus Tyson fight.
that. Jones versus Tyson?
There was the Jones and there's Tyson in the same
What
weekend.
is that? Coffee?
Yeah, coffee's done.
Do this. Okay. Thought you had like something on your teeth.
Yeah, we had John Jones versus Stipe. I think. Would we do the breakdown podcast of it?
Mm-mm.
Did we make picks or did we watch it? We didn't.
We didn't.
I think we made picks.
I didn't watch it.
We didn't.
I made picks, but I don't. We didn't do it on a podcast.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Uh-uh.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Let's take
the
a
last
look.
thing we did is a Tyson fight.
That's what I mean. We did them together. We talked about the Jones stuff during the Tyson stuff.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
It's literally on YouTube.
Yeah, it's literally on YouTube.
Anyway, boy. I'm trying to think of what we've been up to. You started wrestling season. You got your first tournament Sunday. You excited? Yeah. Just another tournament.
Yeah.
What else did? Oh, we got to train with Matt Hughes.
That was fun. Got a signed autograph.
Oh yeah, you got a
card.
UFC card signed. It was pretty cool.
Got some pictures with him too.
Yeah, kind of beat my legs up from guard a lot that night.
Yeah, you don't like that.
Matt was like all about you freaking.
Elbow on the inside of them legs.
It was kind of cool though. I've never seen
it is.
like.
Yeah, you hit, like if you're hitting with your left, you hit the right leg, or you hit their left leg, and then elbow
the other leg as it comes. Boom, boom. And I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to hold guard. It hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny. But yeah, that was cool getting to train with him.
Dang, bro.
Who was that? Just fighting on the show. Is that Pantoja?
Says Makari Isaki right there.
Oh, his first fight was with his older brother. I heard about that.
His first fight was with his older brother?
Uh-huh.
Like he fought his older brother? Uh-huh. Did he sleep his older brother?
Here we go. There's a video.
Which one's him?
He's in the red. His older brother's black, I think. Maybe not.
They both grow up fighting?
This was his first, like, real fight, he said.
Like, they actually wanted to hurt each other?
He gave him gloves and then, like, really started coming at him. He didn't know it was going to be a real fight, but it turned into one.
He said, then I realized I had real fighter potential. I see him drop his brother.
We're watching, getting ready to watch the weigh-ins.
What's his name, Kai?
What is it? Asakura. I don't know. Is it Kai?
I think it's like Kai Asakura.
He's the guy fighting Pantoja in the main event this weekend.
Does it show his first name?
Yeah, it will. Just here, scroll down a little bit. Yeah, it is Kai.
Yeah, Kai.
Dude's a stud, though.
Yeah. Broke his last fight. This guy's jaw into 3 pieces.
He just hasn't fought in the UFC yet. Yeah. So that's like always the question.
Mm-hmm. He's a champ in a lot of stuff, though. I mean, he looks pretty good.
Yeah,
but you never know against a UFC champ in your debut.
We'll break it down, but
that's the first ever.
I think he's a good pick.
Right?
What?
Is the first ever person to debut or they're fighting a champ. Not even former champ, like current champ.
Is that wait, who did Alex Pereira? No.
Matt Hughes versus GSP? Didn't he come off like right off Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, that might be. That's a little different though, I guess. You're talking about Matt Serra.
Or yeah, Matt Serra
fought GSP.
Yeah,
right off of it.
Knocked him out. Right?
Yeah, but Matt Serra had already fought in the UFC before, kind of. And he, I think I might be wrong.
Who else? Alex.
This is probably like the first time. That's like I don't know. I'm sure there's been another champ from another organization coming over and fighting another champ before, but what's cool about Ryzen is they have the soccer kick. So like a lot of his knockdowns, he's like kicking dudes and they're trying to get back up in the freaking head.
So he can't do that?
Like right there. Yeah,
Like,
he can't do that in UFC. Can't kick that down opponent.
What if he does?
He'll get freaking...
Like, it's just natural. Almost.
But yeah, he's a good pick, I think. And Pantoja's so good though. Remember when he fought Usyk and just like
He's not
schooled
even
Usyk?
that good.
I agree, but he's solid everywhere. But this guy, like I said, should be pretty good.
Yeah.
We just want to hop in this card since we're already
Let's do it.
Blabbing about it. Let's get jiggy with it. We figured out how to do the little
Let's get jiggy with it.
Screen share so y'all can look at the fights with us here. All right. Pantoja versus Asakura, UFC 310. Let's go ahead and start with them early prelims.
Chris Weidman's on the early prelims?
That fight is actually canceled.
Why?
One of them, I think it was what the guy Weidman's fighting couldn't fight. I don't know why, if anybody just seen that. Why Chase Hooper and Clay Guida are ginormous, and there's like 4 of them. So your first fight, this is going to be an
I know
awesome
Kenny.
Card.
We've rugged him down like what, twice?
And Bresky's a pretty like knockout dude, so let's just pop on Bresky. He's a pretty big underdog. 9-5-1. Not winning any bodybuilding competitions anytime soon.
Nope. Looks like got that Nate Diaz build. Lost against Walker.
That guy's good.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's got
a win, a loss, a win, a loss.
Got 1 loss.
No, he's got
he's got 1 win and like 4 losses in the UFC. Let's take a look at old Kennedy. This guy, if I remember,
think he
is
wins.
A monster. I think he's a big favorite. I think he wins.
Wait, did he just fight Barnett?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Barnett injured himself.
He fought Owen St. Peru, lost in that. That was that close fight between him and Owen St. Peru. I think Kennedy definitely in this one. And we're back up here because the UFC website likes being crazy. All right. Let's take a look at old Big Head.
Big Head boys.
I don't know why they're so big. Let's take a look at it. UFC's website does some crazy stuff sometimes. Okay. This one is actually going to be... There's 4 of them. I know. We're just going to start with the top 2 clones. Clay Guida and Chase Hooper.
Dude, Clay Guida's still fighting? That's Clay Guida?
That's Clay Guida.
No way.
Yep.
He's already in the Hall of Fame.
I know.
Is that like the only Hall of Fame fighter that's still fighting?
Yeah. I mean, no, there's he's not. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet, Clay Guida? I don't think. Is he actually?
Look it up.
Let's take a look. I
think he is.
I don't think he is yet.
I think he is.
I think he will be.
I think he is.
I think since he's still in, he's not.
You sure?
Clay. I hate typing from so far away. There we go. Clay Guida Hall of Fame. Let's check it out. Yep. Inducted in 2019. Yeah. So he's probably got to be like one of few, if not only, Hall of Fame fighters fighting in the UFC still.
Why can't I think of his name? We got counter knocked out in 13 seconds.
Jose Aldo.
Yeah, he was fighting when he was in the Hall of Fame. He had 2 fights after he got introduced?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He is Hall of Famer. I'm trying to think. So this fight, dude.
I know exactly who's gonna win.
Who do you think Chase has got it?
Chase is gonna submit the crap out of
You really think Clay is really hard? Do you remember? Have you seen him fight in a long time? He still fights like he used to.
I used to freaking play him on UFC.
Well, he
was my main dude.
It. I like Chase too. So, and I feel like both these guys' styles are a lot.
Yeah,
they're both really grappling heavy.
How old is Clay Guida? He's got like white on his beard.
And he has stamina. Both of them have stamina for days. So I think this one goes full decision. I think Chase wins by decision. I don't think he's able to finish. And then I think you see Clay Guida probably retire.
I see Chase Hooper win 2nd round submission.
Okay.
By like a rear naked choke. And then Clay Guida retires.
Okay. I can dig it. All right, let's hop up to this next one here. Get away from the big heads.
Michael Chiesa versus Max Griffin. I know who's winning this one.
Let me pop this one up real quick. All right, here we go.
I think Max Griffin wins this one.
So, when I first looked at this betting odds last week, Chiesa was the underdog. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But now I just looked today. Griffin is actually the underdog now, and Chiesa's favored. I think Griffin. I like Chiesa. He's got a couple good submissions. He's a good submission guy.
For me, it's either Max by decision or what's his name? Charles?
Chiesa, Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, it's either Max wins by decision or he wins by submission.
Okay.
I think the only way Max can win is decision. Like, if he doesn't win, it's probably like a submission from Michael.
Let's look at Chiesa's record real quick. I mean, he's
12-6.
I want to say he's like won recently, but I mean, he's good. He's a good grappler. He lost to Holland. He lost to Brady. He just beat Ferguson. But I mean, that's no offense
Ferguson,
to Tony Ferguson, but
it's a new Ferguson.
I think Max Griffin's kind of like new school. I feel like Chiesa's a little more old school style. I think Griffin's able to get it done by decision, like you're saying.
Dude, the freaking UFC needs to have their ring girls like the Tyson fight did.
Oh, yeah. You think so?
Yeah. See them ring girls?
I remember. They were the Tyson fight was well produced.
Yeah.
The buffering, people were mad about Netflix like messing up.
Yeah.
Ours didn't do too bad. Uh-oh. One of us is getting a call.
It's yours.
Hold the phone.
It's Schnookums.
All right. We're back from the phone break and coffee break. Let's see here.
What were we talking about?
Let's hop back in. I think you were talking about the ring girls, if I remember right. Let's take a look at who we got next. We got Cody Durden versus Joshua Van.
Just by physique, Joshua Van.
We can't just go off physique, though.
You can.
Van, I know, won his last one. He was big coming in. He was 11-1 coming in. He lost his debut fight, I believe, and then he won it, his last one, so kind of made up for it. He's good.
There's the dude that one guy's fighting.
Oh yeah, Bresky.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got the weigh-ins on right now.
Is this live?
No, it was earlier today.
Oh.
So we got Van versus Bresky. I said Van came into the UFC 11-1, took a loss, or 10-1, took a loss, and then now he's 11-2. Let's take a look at Durden. Durden is an underdog in this one, but his stylistically,
he's not really ripped either.
No, he's not. Oh yeah, not all guys are.
What are they, light heavies?
Everybody's builds are different. Probably, yeah.
What's heavyweight?
No, that's heavyweight.
What is
230? Anything above 205. So Durden, he's coming off of a win. 2 losses before that.
There's Clay Guida, baby.
What if he came out with a huge head?
That'd be so funny.
He beat Hadley. He beat Charles Johnson. Beating Charles Johnson by unanimous decision is pretty impressive. I honestly, Durden might be one of my dogs for the night.
I don't think he gets it done.
You think Joshua Van sleeps him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or submits him.
Okay.
Is he a Thai dude? He looks like he's from
Burma.
Like Thailand.
He's from Burma.
Burma?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I mean, you have to look it up. I'm not sure.
Look at Clay, bro. He's hyped.
Dude, that's what I mean. Clay, don't matter how old he is.
How old is he?
He's got to be in his early 40s. I'd say early 40s, probably to mid 40s.
Dude, he's jacked.
Like I said, I think it goes a full decision. Clay Guida's Clay Guida, bro.
It is. He is him, it looks like.
It's awesome. He's still fighting. I love Clay Guida. You'd see him because he's he'd be at a lot of the big state, like Illinois state wrestling tournaments and stuff. He's a like Midwest guy. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, dude.
What do you think fight of the night is?
I don't know. Let's get through these and pick them because there's so many good ones. I like Van. I'm gonna go with Van. I think Durden has potential to win this one, but I'm gonna think Van gets it.
You know how smart I am, so you just
no. I've been thinking about Durden, but I'm gonna go Van. Like I said, this got scrapped. I think Anders couldn't.
I don't think Weidman would win anyways.
There was a thing going on like he wanted money, but for the fight, even because the guy backed out. Here's Max Griffin weighing in. All right, so that ends your early prelims. Then we go into the main prelims.
Brian Battle missed weight.
Brian Battle did miss weight?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll get ready to see. They'll say it.
I saw it on ESPN on TikTok, and it was verified, so I know it's actual ESPN. And it said Brian Battle missed weight, is what the caption was, on the middle of the screen.
They're still doing the fight, though?
No clue. I mean,
let's see if they weigh in. I would imagine they still take it. He's just going to get part of his purse cut. Dude, Randy Brown and Brian Battle's going to... That's potential, too.
You think I'm losing to a French dude?
That was funny when he said that.
Flipped off the whole French crowd.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, so it's after their weigh-ins.
So here we are. Who do you got? You got Battle or Brown if they're fighting? I imagine Brown probably took the fight still and just he has to give up part of his
Brian
purse.
Battle.
You got Brian Battle?
100%. 1,000,000%.
I think first is 3-rounder. I think first round is like pretty close. I think Battle just like kind of starts pulling away as the fight goes.
Wait, is that good or bad for Brian? Pulling away?
No, I meant like just like getting the better of him as the fight goes on, landing more shots. But I think the first round is going to be pretty like back and forth.
Yeah.
This one is the one.
Aljo.
Who do you think?
I don't think Aljo wins. I think he's on a
Evolov or Sterling
going down.
He's only got 4 losses, but the dude he's fighting is 18-0 Russian dude.
Yeah. Is he a wrestler or like a kickboxer? He kind of looks both. He kind of looks like a bullet. Oh, they got beef.
He's only got 3 and 4. Did they get in a shoving match?
No, just like talking smack.
Okay.
Like getting in
that's gonna be a good fight. Oh, okay. Wait. We got Chris Weidman coming out. Did the fight? It didn't get canceled. Okay. Catch weight. They're doing a catch weight.
Chris Weidman is not winning.
Think
Chris Weidman retires anytime soon?
Both of these guys have been at it for quite a while. Man, I didn't think I was going to be betting on this one because I didn't think it was going to happen.
Don't bet on it then.
I'm not going to, but I mean, I don't know who I got. Old Chris Weidman was so good, dude. If his body can just hold up. $16-7. Man, I got Anders on it. Same. I think Weidman loses.
Yeah. You think he retires if he loses?
Maybe. So, all right, this dude, he's only got 7 finishes out of his fights, but I mean, he beat Diego Lopez
and Allen
and Ige and Allen.
All right, Brian Battle's coming out,
and then he's versing Sterling.
Dude, everybody has a freaking USA Wrestling tattoo on their right shoulder. I swear.
And then
their right shoulder blade.
Here's Battle them. So Sterling is moving to featherweight. His last fight was at featherweight. He's usually a 35-pounder. So now he's fighting at featherweight. So he should be a little bigger than this guy. This isn't going to be the official weigh-in, or this is like
I don't think it was the official weigh-in that he missed weight at.
Well, this is like the one after they've already made weight. They just come out and flex for the press and stuff. Like the actual weigh-in's already happened.
Listen to what he says. Because he says how much, right? They weigh.
Yeah, let's see if they talk about it when they announce him. $175. Officially missed weight. That's 5 pounds off, bro. That's a lot. So, he's going to be heavier, right? But does that mean he struggled with the weight cut? So is he did he exhaust himself down and just couldn't make it?
Listen to what they say.
And then what does that do with your mind? 171. That's perfect. You get like a pound allowance depending on certain stuff.
Is he a fighting nerd?
He missing the tape. He might be joining him. Maybe he's been training with him.
Well, he ain't got no tape on his glasses.
Battle's got that big, what is that? Before he got like hit? Like a goose egg?
Or whatever.
Oh, he must have got hit in practice or something. I don't know what that is. Or staph infection on the side of his fucking head. It's nasty looking, though.
Yeah, it's big.
I feel Battle don't look like... He looked kind of worn out there, didn't he? Dude, I think he's going to...
He might not win.
That's kind of sketch, just a little bit. So who do you got, Sterling or Evolve? We've been screen sharing this for a hot minute. Sorry, guys. We got sucked into these weigh-ins.
Aljo's not winning.
No Aljo?
No, I don't really think so. I think this Russian guy just kind of wrestles the crap out of him.
That's who's weighing in right now. Is the card we just had up. I don't know, dude. I know this guy's undefeated, but this is definitely... He's fought Lopez, though. Lopez is like one of the best right now.
Who?
Diego Lopez.
Did he win?
Yeah, he beat Diego Lopez in a decision.
The other guy?
Yeah. Here he comes.
Is it like good Diego Lopez or like beginning career?
Just like last year.
Dang.
He's ripped.
It.
He's built like a fucking action figure.
My
he
God.
may be only 145, but dude's fucking built like goddamn
he
action
looks like
figure.
Oh my God.
He's winning. He's gonna kill Aljo. Aljo's in good shape too, don't get me wrong, but this guy's like,
he looks like Sage Northcutt.
They both are pretty fucking jacked up, but yeah, I like this guy.
How are you like that freaking muscular with no steroids?
They're lean, bro. They're 145, just like shredded. And when it comes to fight day, everybody's shredded on fight day. Besides, Luque was supposed to fight Diaz. Let's go ahead and move up.
Nate Diaz or Nick?
Nick, but Nick backed out because he's on drugs. You were right. You told me in the one podcast. I didn't believe you. All right, this is kind of matching up perfect to where we're at.
Look at his stomach.
Oh, he's got African on it. Nice.
You see Joe Rogan's face?
What did he do? Just have his eyes real wide?
Rewind it.
Hold on, let's screen share these guys real quick. All right, these are who weighing in. These are your next guys on the card. You got Luque versus Garimbo. What did Rogan do?
He went like, it would just stay like that for like 10 seconds.
Take a minute to catch up. Yeah, but Luque, Diaz backed out, and then apparently he's been messing around.
That's sad. Really,
I know it is because he's like old school hero. So that was him lighting fires on the road. You weren't wrong.
That's really sad.
Who do you got?
You think Nate's trying to help him out?
No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure he's got people close to him, but they
gotta
want to help
watch Rogan's face.
He's just reading over his card.
Yeah, reading. And then when he turns around.
He's taking it in. You probably want to make sure he says his name right.
Has anybody ever done that?
What, painted something on him? I don't know, maybe.
That's kind of cool. You know he didn't do that. Because that's like perfect.
Yeah, you'd have to be like... All right, so who do you got? Luque or Garimbo? Luque used to be like an assassin, but he's had some surgery.
I think Luque wins by submission.
Okay. We want to look at their last fights?
Yeah.
Because Luque's coming off of a loss. Let's see who it was to. I think we watched this one, maybe.
Yeah.
Buckley. So Buckley KO'd him.
Buckley's kind of him right now, though.
Joff Neal KO'd him in the third. He beat Rafael dos Anjos. This is last win. Rafael dos Anjos?
No.
Oh. Joff Neal.
I don't know who that is.
You've seen him fight before.
Is Dominic ripped right now, you think?
14-4.
Oh my God, dude. Freaking Reyes looks like
this dude.
He's just flat.
This Garambo dude is on a 4 or 5 fight winning streak.
Ooh, dang.
5 fight winning streak. I'm going to have to go with him on this one, bro, over Luque.
Okay.
I think Luque is a little rusty, and I think this guy's...
Decision? Or finish?
Either it's 3-rounders, so possibly decision, but I think TKO from Garimbo.
Dominic or Anthony, bro? I got Dominic.
Dominic or Anthony? You got Dominic?
It's either Dominic by decision or like TKO, or it's Anthony by submission.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see his picture? His chest is like flat with his stomach. They're like perfectly lined.
He's always been kind of built like lanky and like no chest.
Flat.
He has like no pecs really. He did kind of when roids were allowed. He was a little more buff back. Not saying he did.
He's got some big traps.
Yeah, the way he's built is just weird. Like he's so long.
How tall is he? Like 6'3"?
Dude, I mean, this is gonna be a badass fight. This could be a like fight of the night potential.
Something went wrong.
Something went wrong with the UFC. Something went wrong with our streaming.
Undisputed UFC.
Man, we're gonna have to go all the way back. Oh, here we go. It'll at least pop us back here. Hey, Bruce, butt hurt.
Yeah.
Who's okay? There's Garimbo back. Who do we got next? So who do you think? Smith?
No.
I know. Nope. You got Reyes. I got Reyes too.
I think Reyes wins by decision.
Only way Smith, like you're saying, is like if he somehow pulls a crazy submission off or something.
Like how he did in his last fight.
But I think he's gonna get pieced up by Dominic. Possibly a decision though.
Yeah. I can see that.
Maybe Reyes stops him, but I'm saying
think
possibly a decision. All right. Who do we got next? We got Duhoi Choi, Superboy Choi.
He's versus
winning. No, well, check the dude he's fighting out real quick. He's favorited. So it's Duhoi Choi versus
Hasn't he
Nate
lost his last 2
Landwehr.
fights or something?
Let's take a look at Nate's real quick. His fights. He's lost a few. I think he might be coming off of a win. So this guy just beat Emmers. He lost to Ige.
Well, Ige's him.
Yeah, Ige's pretty on point. Other than that, he's had 2 losses, maybe 4 wins.
I'd like to see Ige become champ.
This guy, if I remember right, is pretty... You're about to see him, but I want to say... They don't say. Sometimes it says their style. His isn't saying it. Let's see. 6 strikes.
Oh
5.
my god, dude! Landwehr.
Yeah, this is him. This is him there.
He looks freaking old.
That's what I think. Duho Choi, but this guy's favorited.
Korean Superboy.
I think he's like a kind of just a scrappy pressure guy.
I like that last name.
But Duhoi's so freaking technical,
Nate
man.
Bedwetter.
So who the hell you got in this?
Not Nate Bedwetter.
You don't got Bedwetter?
Nope.
You got Duhoi?
Yep. Duhoi Choi. Duhoi Choi.
I am also going with Duhoi Choi.
He's jacked.
He's a little bit of an underdog, so I think he's a good bet to put on.
He got like a 9-pack.
I think
he's got an 8-pack and then just 1 at the bottom.
I think the only way Nate beats him is he holds him up against the cage and wins control time. Other than that, but I think Choi gets it done. I think Choi finishes this dude.
Yeah. Nate Bedwetter.
All right, next one. This is going to be an interesting one, and it's going to be an interesting way in. So you got Hicks and Gracie's son, Crone fighting Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell's not winning.
Like I said, Crone's only 5-2, and his last
Bryce
loss.
Mitchell get slept and he was seasoned out by Anthony Smith, or who was it? It was a bald dude.
I don't know. See, but Crone's last performances have disappointed people. But like I said, I think now that he's back, he's been off for a couple of years. I think he's got his mind right, and I think he's going to.
Do they all wear those shoes? Is that something they need to wear?
Or they all have them on. I haven't paid attention.
They all have them on.
They're probably Venom shoes.
Even his coaches have it on and stuff.
Whatever sponsor.
And then freaking Dane always wears his Travis Scott's. See,
Bryce is interesting. They're probably whatever shoe company they're with. I don't know if Venom makes shoes or not. Bryce is intense, though, when he fights.
Look at Bryce's last loss. Or his last fight. It was by Ed. His last name starts with an E. He's a bald dude.
I know he's been on kind of a downward because he was like doing so good. Oh, you're talking about Emmett.
Yeah. Josh Emmett freaking slept him in round 1.
Yeah.
He was seasoned out. That was sad to look at. His legs were like, he was down for a while.
Yeah, so he did beat Ige, though.
But
he lost to Topuria. Topuria's just
him right now, sadly.
Barboza. He beat Barboza. I mean, Bryce is good. Crone is
2022 as in Barboza isn't very good. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not. When's Sean fighting?
He's coming up in December. He should be in this one of the next cards, I think.
Where's it at?
I don't remember. So here's Crone. I mean, like I said, his UFC, he lost to Jourdain, and he's lost to Swanson.
Wait,
he did beat.
This is in
19, and that was 23. So that was last year. He made
what if
and all he did was like butt
Sean
scoot.
Fight? They're in the same weight.
Crone's, well, that's what we're gonna see if Crone's what he looks like. I'm betting on Crone for this one though.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna submit.
I think he gets Bryce because I don't think he respects Bryce, and I think Bryce probably thinks he's better at the ground than him too, even though he's a Gracie.
Cyril or Alexander Volkov? Hold on, let me ramble.
Okay.
Alexander Volkov is gonna sleep Cyril Gane in the 3rd round. He's going to make him sleep. I mean, he's gonna be
3rd. You think? It's not co-main, right? So it's 3-rounder.
Yeah. This is co-main. Ian.
3-rounder. I think I'm huge. Volkov's like my favorite heavyweight.
His back tattoo is so cool too. Freaking glazing. John Jones is the best fighter of all time. Who's the pound for pound? Who's the pound for pound best fighter in the world, Dana? John Jones! Oh, dang. He's got Charles Oliveira with him. They're
Machado.
They're fighting. Or, I mean, they're not fighting, but they're like training
partners. Mm-hmm.
So he's got some jiu-jitsu.
You're talking about Ian Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ian Gary's all around good. So who do you got? Let's Cyril Gane or Volkov?
Volkov.
Okay, I got Volkov too. He's a good underdog to bet on. They fought before and Gane beat him, but I think that was like a while back, and I think Volkov's like on a rise right now. So now we got the guys that are weighing in. We got Ian Gary versus Shavkat. Which Shavkat is your undefeated 18-0 with 18 finishes. I mean, he's like the next
Khabib.
He's the next big thing, really.
I think Shavkat.
Just if most casuals haven't heard about him, but anybody that's in the fight world knows. Uzbekistani.
Oh, dang.
Gary and them got in each other's face, a little shove.
So they used to train together?
Yeah,
and someone from his place said that Ian Gary got slept by somebody, but he doesn't want to say who it is.
I heard I seen their little video, but it just looked like light kickbox sparring back and forth. Ian Gary's, by the way, I think we're screen sharing, is 15-0. I mean, he's undefeated too.
I think Shavkat just dominates Ian Gary.
Shavkat's style, I think.
Like, I don't think he is killing him and dropping him every 5 seconds, but I think he just controls the fight.
Ian's more of a decision
dude.
Yeah, and the other guy's a finisher.
Yeah.
So and it's a 5-rounder, so I think it's way in more favor. If it was a 3-rounder, the odds would be a lot closer. Yeah. But I think that gives 5 rounds for Rakhmonov to get the finish. And Gary's basically, I just don't see him getting the
What was his actual name before his wife?
It was Ian Gary. His wife is
Machado.
Name is Machado, so he just took on her last name.
Is his middle name?
Remember,
or he's 2 last names?
2 last names. Remember, Sean Strickland started all that crap with him. That's kind of what got him known to me, was Sean Strickland kind of talking shit about him. That's what put him on my radar.
So who you got?
For the main?
No, for that one.
Oh, for that one?
Yeah. I got
Shavkat all day.
Yeah. And then
now your main event.
Alexandre, right?
Asakura, they don't have his record right on here for some reason, because it's his debut in the UFC, but he's only got a few losses on his record.
And his last fight was not a debut.
No, he was a multiple champion in Rising and other promotions. Like, dude's a stud.
Yeah, he broke that guy's jaw.
Yeah. Pantoja's a stud, too.
But is he?
Let's take a look at the few guys he's
I think Brandon Moreno's better.
Let's just take a quick peeky.
Dude, I like freaking Brandon Royval, too.
Moreno. That's, I mean, like, everybody that comes at him, he has a way to figure him out and beat him.
He's getting older now, though.
I know. You can tell by the way he even looks. Yeah. Like, there he is. He's looking like an older fighter. Not so, in his early fights, he looks young. Like, there.
Yeah. I'm not saying he looks old, but he doesn't look young.
Who you got, bro?
I think Kai gets it done. I really think Kai finishes him with like a TKO. And
TKOs him. Yeah, I think Kai beats him. He's, like I said, there's a lot of good betting underdogs on this card.
Yeah.
Is
he a big underdog?
He's a plus 200. So I mean, that's good betting money. Yeah, it's gonna be a good betting day if everything goes right. A lot of dogs could win. But so yeah, I guess it's probably starting around 3 tomorrow. Let's take a little peek. I would imagine the early prelims are starting around 5. Yeah, 5 o'clock tomorrow.
A.M. Or
5 a.m. No,
I meant like
it's 5 p.m. But that's a legit question because those last fights started at 2 in the morning because they were in China. Yeah. Those were good fights too. A lot of that girl got stretchered out of there.
Dude, yeah, that was freaking wild. I never saw her get stretchered. I just saw the knockout.
It was the knockout. So the girl that won, she won the road to UFC. Mm-hmm. She's a doctor.
Yeah.
And did we talk? Her parents don't even know that she fights.
Yeah.
And she's like,
and she's in the UFC.
Like won the freaking show.
Did she tell her parents yet?
I mean, they might have found out. But it depends how they're doctors, I think, too. From what
they're just like scrolling on Instagram.
Somebody's gonna rat her out.
What are you doing in that octagon?
Let's see what we got news wise here. We got Nate Diaz threw a water bottle.
Look, his record's 21-4.
Yeah, okay, 21-4 is Asakura's. That's what I mean, not 0-0.
Yeah.
Diaz throwing water bottles, hit Makhachev. Like, what's new? Always starting stuff, throwing water bottles.
Makhachev would kill
Same old thing. Dude, he would take him down so fast and ground and pound him. Marab and
rips Umar Nurmagomedov.
He calls him piece of shit. That's always nice. So
Bryce Mitchell claims Mars is not a planet. Alien alleged NASA are going to fake an alien invasion on.
No, ahead. He said they're going to fake an invasion ahead.
Yeah, and he thinks the Earth is flat.
He's got some interesting takes. He's going after Elon Musk, saying he's trying to destroy humanity. He's out there, man. And I don't think getting hit in the head helps it.
Jesse Veteran says Sean Strickland should be the next line for the title, not Hamzat. Talking smack?
Yeah, they were kind of in each other's face. I just have a good feeling about him. I think he's like I think he'd be a good look for the champ. That's about it in news. Underdog bets and upsets. Yeah, bro.
2-time Rising Bantamweight champion.
Do you hear what Rogan said?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll talk for you. I'm going to kick some ass. I'm awesome.
His ears are freaking... How do you even hear out of them thing? Nobody in the crowd had any idea what
he said. Something about being a champion.
All I heard was champ.
Dude, honestly though, this version of Pantoja looks like
scary.
Like a thug, yeah. Like somebody out you'd fight in prison in a movie or something.
28-5 is pretty good.
I mean, I'm not counting. I still think he's just as good, but I think this guy's gonna give him a run. I think he's like the young blood.
Mm-hmm. He'll probably be the first, like, if he wins, the first debut champion to win.
So this will be like probably one of the last things we talk about, but have you heard of like all the John Jones rumors? So
he's ducking Tom Aspinall?
No, Tom Aspinall is an option, obviously. Pereira is an option. I would rather see Pereira. But
dude, Pereira would beat both of them.
Since Ngannou beat that dude, and
he wants to go to the PFL.
There's talks of a John Jones Ngannou fight, maybe if they could
in the PFL.
If they did like a cross promotion thing.
Dude, Dana would not let him go.
No, they would both split it. They would split. It'd be a PFL like versus UFC, or it would be like it would be UFC. They'd have to like do an agreement together, and the both of them would have to be involved, not just like one of them make all the money. But I heard like that was people were talking about wanting to see that now from Jones, but the bad thing about that is if you get that fight, that's like going to be both of their last fight, like MMA fight ever.
And Ngannou would just get choked out.
Really, I think whatever fight is next for Jones is his last fight. So it's like, do you want to see his last fight against Pereira? Or do you want to see his last fight against Tom Aspinall or Ngannou?
I'd kind of rather have Pereira, but I kind of want Tom Aspinall because Tom Aspinall, if he doesn't fight Tom Aspinall is going to be like, oh yeah, I was the guy that could have won against him, and then he was ducking me.
Because Pereira won't go talking shit like that, and then neither will Ngannou.
John Jones would kill him. And everybody's like, oh, no, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. This guy's knocking people out in 20 seconds.
No, I do agree.
There's this thing called a takedown.
I think, like, I gave you crap on the one podcast about him, like, beating Jones. But I think Jones beats Tom Aspinall. I think Pereira gives Jones more trouble.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't think he wins versus Pereira. I think Pereira's better than both of them. But I think that John Jones would probably just submit.
For Pereira to beat John Jones, his anti-wrestling would have to be so good. Like, his takedown defense would have to be so good.
He is a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
I know,
if it does get to the
John
ground.
Jones may not be a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's like the best grappler in MMA, like one of the best grapplers.
I know you did not just say
he's
MMA.
Not,
you mean heavyweight history?
No, I mean he's not like a jiu-jitsu world champion, but his style of grappling for MMA is like the best. Bro, John's taking out like high-level guys like in grappling tournaments. He's only like a purple belt, maybe a blue belt. He's got some good, and he trains at like the best. Blue.
Why does it do that?
I don't know, but that's what I'm interested in seeing, what John's last fight's going to be and who he picks out of those three.
Yeah.
And then he can go fight Jake Paul after that and make the big money and then be done.
John would kill Jake Paul.
Wouldn't it be cool if he retired from UFC and then went and fought Jake after he beats one of those three?
No, John would, kill Jake Paul.
In a boxing match?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad. I agree, but wouldn't it suck to see John Jones get knocked out
by Jake Paul? By Jake Paul.
I know, but I would give up after that. I would just quit watching MMA and be done.
Yeah, I'd give up everything. I'd quit, like, wrestling, quit everything.
All right, well, I guess on that note,
Bro, you would kill Jake Paul, dude. So would Pereira. Pereira would sleep him with, like, a jab, and he'd, you know.
I know.
You know.
All right, let's wrap it up. Maybe we'll do a watch show for the main card tomorrow, depending on how it goes.
Maybe.
Make your bets. There's some good dogs in this one.
Make your bets. There's some good dogs.
You need to get your hair cut, boy.
It's cut.
I know you need to get it like styled a little bit.
You don't like it?
I do. It's like kind of puffy though.
Okay. I mean, look.
You told me I look like a cancer patient when I shave my face, so I'll call your hair puffy. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out, Girl Scout.